Hey friends, my name is Johnny. Welcome to JSAW's Bible Study for the week. I got a question for you. When you're out with your friends, are you the person who is like, yo, let me buy you a meal for you? Or do you show up to your friends and be like, hey, let me help you with your homework, let me help you with your yard work or whatever it is? Like, are you a generous person, or are you a little bit more stingy with your time and your money and your resources? A few years back, somebody pointed out that I was being stingy with my time and with my resources. And that kind of caught me off guard. Like I was willing to loan you some money or buy you a meal if you caught the next one, or I'd be willing to come and help you with your project if you were willing to come and help me with my project. But I realized that's being stingy with my time and with my resources, with my money. And I think that I was being stingy because I felt like if I was really going to do well for myself, that I needed to get more stuff, and I needed to collect more things and get more and get more. And so being generous felt like I was just giving that away to other people and not collecting enough for myself. However, it's actually the opposite. In Proverbs 11 verse 25, it says, a generous person will prosper. A generous person will prosper. Jesus said, it is more blessed to give than to receive. In Luke chapter 21, Jesus was at the temple and he's watching these people as they come in and they give their offering. They're giving money. They're putting it into the plate. And he's watching these people, and they're coming in and they're dropping $100 bills in. They're dropping 20s in, and they're feeling pretty good about being generous and giving. And then this poor lady comes up and she drops in 2 pennies, and it's like clink, clink. And, I'm sure that some of these guys were kind of chuckling to themselves, 2 pennies, really? Who cares? But Jesus rightfully recognized this woman's generosity. He said, this poor widow has put in more than all the others. All these people gave gifts out of their wealth or out of their abundance, but she gave out of her poverty all that she had. It wasn't about the amount of the gift. It was about the attitude. It was about the heart behind the gift. She gave everything that she had. She was being truly generous. I get to work with JSAW's donors. And so often I get to see them be generous. Like the cool skate park that we have here, the trampolines. All of these things were donated to our ministry for you guys to be able to use. And the wakeboard boat and the van and all of this stuff was given by people, generously giving so that we could have these things to play with and to use and to enjoy, right? And getting to work with these people who are super generous, it's encouraged me a lot. And it's challenged me to be more generous with my time and with my stuff and with my money, to give whenever somebody asks me, and not just give the bare minimum, oh, I'll give you $1 or whatever, but to be generous and to go all out. I want to challenge each of you to take a minute and just honestly reflect and look at your life, look at yourself and say, how generous am I? And while you do that, let's not forget that Jesus died to pay the penalty for your sins. He gave up his entire life so that you could have life, so that you could be free. And I want you to read 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verses 6 through 11, and be encouraged as you read that to be more and more generous in your life.